What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best Sony cameras in 2021. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. For all you folks looking for a solid performance Sony camera, and at the same time want to sell as cheaply as possible, we have singled out the A6000 as the best deal. As you may or may not know, mirrorless cameras combine small dimensions, a large advanced sensor, the possibility of replacing the lens, and additional technological innovations are becoming increasingly popular. And as you also may or may not know, one of the best representatives of this category is the Sony A6000. This fella comes with a quality composite plastic body, adorned with simple curved lines with a practical armrest, which guarantees safe and comfortable handling. The electronic viewfinder is located on the left side and is an integral part of the housing, which further facilitates carrying and makes the device smaller. The viewfinder has a resolution of 1.44 megapixels and uses an OLED panel, securing a sharp image and experience similar to that of a DSLR camera. In addition to the viewfinder, you can also use a 3-inch screen for framing to achieve interesting angles. The layout and quantity of control buttons are determined by the dimensions and shape of the housing. There are several function buttons that you can configure according to your needs, a standard dial for setting the operating mode, as well as 2 wheels for quick adjustment of values. We're looking at an APS-C photo chip with a resolution of 24 megapixels, combined with the new Bions X processor for processing data collected by sensors. It is similar to video clips that can be recorded in full HD resolution, and with a different number of frames per second to achieve the appropriate effects. Also, one of the strongest assets of this model is the fast autofocus. As many as 179 points distributed on the entire surface of the sensor are in charge of sharpening, and most of them have phase and contrast detection. Since there are no mirrors in the camera that would require a certain amount of time to move and thus affect the distance between the 2 shots, the A6000 can achieve as many as 11 shots per second, which is at the level of incomparably more advanced cameras. Users also like the fact that NFC is built in, which enables most instantaneous connection to a phone or tablet on Android and iOS platforms. For the listed price, this is amazing. If you're looking for the best bang for the buck, we have awarded the title of the best compact Sony camera available on the market in 2021 to the Sony RX-10-7. The compact body of the RX-10-7 has everything you need to get a beautiful image. The 24 by 200 mm zoom lens is complemented by the 0.02s superfast AF, real-time tracking, and iRealTime AF, as well as improved image stabilization and an external microphone jack for high-quality movie recording. The newly developed 1.0-inch layered CMOS image sensor and the latest Bions X image processor open up new dimensions in image speed and quality. The fast new image sensor offers continuous shooting at up to 20 frames per second, and the camera tracks subjects with AF/AE calculations up to 60 times per second, even when moving unpredictably or at high speed. Blur-free shooting allows you to track the movement of the subject without interruption on the LCD screen of the camera or viewfinder, with display corrections made at 60 frames per second to reduce latency. The RX-10-7 has a total of 357 AF points, with phase detection in the focus plane, which is the best value in that category, covering a total of 68% of the frame. They're complemented by 425 points of AF with contrast detection, and AF is achieved in just 0.02 seconds, which is the fastest in the world. The camera supports the internal recording of 4K videos with full resolution readings and no pixel connection. Smooth and stable AF is the result of advanced AF algorithms, and real-time tracking and IAF in real time for humans are now also available for movies. With HLG Hybrid Law Gamma, you can enjoy HDR images by simply connecting the camera to a Sony TV that supports HDR HLG via a USB cable. The title of the best full-frame Sony camera that you can find in the market in 2021 goes to the Sony A7R Mark IV. A lot of the best stuff that Sony has ever made has been included in this product. There is a 61MP BSI CMOS full-frame sensor with a dynamic range of 15 apertures, then an unbeatable hybrid AF system consisting of 567 points with phase detection and 425 points with contrast detection, covering 74% of the frame, and which allows eye tracking in real time in both humans and animals. All this is possible thanks to the top-of-the-line Bions X processor that, above all, provides a 10 FPS burst with continuous AF, up to a maximum of 68 photos in a row. The Sony A7R Mark IV is equipped with 5-axis image stabilization, which provides up to 5.5 apertures longer exposure than recommended for a specific focal length, according to CIPA standards. This is one of the best results on the market in terms of stabilization systems. When it comes to video, the Sony A7R M4, of course, supports 4K clips. It is possible to record UHD 4K across the entire width of the sensor, but for better results, you should use Super 35 crop mode because the resolution of 5176 by 2924 pixels is compressed into 3840 by 2160, which brings videos into more detail. It also boasts the hybrid log gamma HLG option, which provides HDR video, which allows HDR HLG TVs to transmit video as it is, eliminating the need for post-production. There is also S-Log2 and S-Log3 options for more advanced color processing than full HD video at 120 FPS, as well as fast and slow motion modes. When it comes to innovations, the Sony A7R IV boasts an improved design and interface between the camera and built-in microphone, as well as a more modern Wi-Fi function. As for the external microphone, the Sony A7R Mark IV is the first camera to accept digital audio input. Another important item is the pixel shift multi-shooting. It fires 4 photos in a row. With each new shot, it moves the sensor by 1 pixel, so that each pixel position in the last photo is captured with red, blue, and 2 green pixels. It is possible to take 16 photos in full resolution, which contains 963.2 million pixels, 960 MP, and which are then compressed into a photo of 240.8 million pixels. Up next, the Sony A6400, to which we have awarded the title of the best APS-C Sony camera available on the market in 2021. For starters, the A6400 boasts the amazing ability to record unlimited in 4K resolution. The device comes with a fast hybrid AF system, 425 points with phase detection, and 425 points with contrast detection, which together cover 84% of the frame. Focus the target in just 0.02 seconds. Moreover, target tracking algorithms now provide the ability to detect the human eye and real-time tracking patterns, as well as previously available distance, color, and face detection capabilities. AF in animals thanks to new firmware. The camera now automatically detects the target's eyes in all AF modes, and Eye AF is activated by pressing the shutter button halfway. In AFC or AFA modes, one can choose between the left and right eye of the target. This is all made possible by the new generation of Bions X processors. When it comes to video, the Sony A6400 boasts all those options offered by the Sony A9, A7R III, and A7 III. For the first time with Sony's crop body, there's an 8-bit hybrid log gamma option that secures HDR video recording, allowing HDR TVs to stream the clip as it is, further eliminating the need for post-production. There are also S-Log2 and S-Log3 options for more advanced color processing, zebra function, gamma display assist, then full HD video at 120 FPS up to 100 megabytes per second, as well as fast and slow motion modes. The default video resolution is 3840 by 2160 at 30 FPS, using all pixels from the sensor. Additionally, on the touchscreen, it is now possible to see which function is assigned to which key, and the My Dial option is also available, with which it is possible to reorganize the functions of the control wheels by pressing the custom key for a long time. It should be noted that there are as many as 89 functions that can be divided into as many as 8 custom keys. After all the experiences, opinions, and reviews, both us and our users, we can freely conclude that the Sony a7 III is the best overall Sony camera that can be found on the market in 2021. With the Sony a7 III, the Japanese giant managed to merge the Sony a7R III and Sony a9, and to offer a price that casts a shadow on all other cameras of this caliber. The main trump card of the a7 III is the BSI Exmor-R CMOS sensor of 24.2 MP, which in combination with the front-end LSI and Bionz X processors, as with the a9 and a7R III, brings sophistication, a dynamic range of as much as 15 apertures, and 4K video, 3840 by 2160 at 30 FPS. This combination of processors delivers lightning-fast performance. The burst is 10 FPS at continuous focus, while the buffer allows the firing of 177 JPEG, 89 compressed RAW, and 40 uncompressed RAW photos in booze. Focus is inherited from the A9 4D focus system with 693 AF points with phase detection and 25 points with contrast detection. When it comes to focusing, Sony ILCE 7M3 offers many more professional options. IAF function, even in AFC mode, also works when A-mount lenses are used with the optional LAEA3 adapter, a dedicated multi-selector joystick that makes it easy to select AF points, the ability to focus by touching the screens, autofocus capability in focus magnifier mode, AF on button, etc. When it comes to what Sony does best, video recording, in addition to the now standard 4K resolution at 30 FPS, the Sony a7 III also boasts the hybrid log gamma option, which allows HDR TVs to transmit video the record as it is without the need for post-production. Additionally, the device comes with S-Log2 and S-Log3 options for more advanced color processing, gamma display assist, zebra function, then full HD video at 120 FPS up to 100 megabytes per second, as well as fast and slow motion modes. Perfect video performance is complemented by another fact. Sony ILCE 7M3 offers built-in 5-axis optical image stabilization, which provides up to 5 apertures longer exposure than recommended for a specific focal length by CIPA standards, which is a better result than the Sony a7R III. It can also hold 2 SD memory cards and uses the advanced Sony NP-FZ100 battery, which gives it approximately 2.2 times more autonomy compared to its predecessor. You wanted the best? You got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.